Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handoff to the single back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's complete downfield. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going for his running back. Finds his target. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. He'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Now, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty. Offense
getting set up. Here's second down. DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Can he make it? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. When you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches. Completion makes it second and short.
From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, you're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. And they find the end zone this time. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Tight end makes the grab. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. What a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
It's a low punt, won't travel very far. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Welch. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a foot race. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Gives it to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll give it to the running back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, the hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The ball is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking to pass here on second down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, TCU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. There's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
31. TCU.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. A quick juke to get free. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second down.
to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. This offense really clicking. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're going to run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. The pass is caught, and that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick catch over the middle. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. At only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And this pass is on target, caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to the end zone, or is it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
All of this pressure and size starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
41, TCU, 35.
And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is